Hello everyone, this is Joanna. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I wanted to show you how I made this very nice simple pendant. It doesn't look simple, but trust me, it really is not very difficult. So I already rolled out clay and I shaped it to the form that I want to use it. Now what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to decide what I'm going to do for my hanging mechanism, and I'm just using this little loop that I found. So I know that the loop is going to go right in the middle. I'm not pressing it in just yet. I just want it so that I know where to do my first cut, or actually I'm not going to be cutting it all the way, just a little bit. There you go, just like that. And I'm gonna do another cut right here, again not all the way through. I'm just kind of dividing this whole area into three. Okay, now I'll grab my stylus and we'll start making little dots. And you want to make sure that you press pretty hard, because when you're going to be putting mica powder, you want to make sure that the mica powder doesn't get inside, because then that's how they're going to pop out. And you're going to continue making those along all the lines and all around the pendant. So you're just going to keep on going like that. And I already did it here. You can see that. This is my pendant and all the dots. Now I am ready to actually start adding the mica powder on. So I have some bronze right here. Just grab that. I'm gonna cover the rest of it. I don't want to get it all over, and you're just gonna apply it with your finger. Now you can use the brush, but the thing with the brush is that you might get the powder inside the little holes, and that's not necessarily what you want. So I'd much rather just use my fingers so I can just control it, how much I'm applying it. So now let's move on to gold. Cover the part that I don't want in gold, and just apply that. It's okay if they overlap, it actually adds some character to it, but pretty fun how you have the design pop out when you add the mica powder to it. Okay, and the last one is going to be my perfect pearls, just the regular pearl color. Silver would be appropriate here too. And I'm just going to fill in the rest of the space. Okay, there you go. Now, let me attach. Now I will take my hanging mechanism, whatever it is. You can just make a hole, and that's going to be perfectly fine. And I am going to press it in. So that, now I'm done with the hanging mechanism. It has its spot. And I'm going to take a stylus. Where's my other stylus? The thicker stylus that I was just using. And there it is. And I'm just gonna make little dubs here, so that it looks like hammered metal inside. Just adds a tiny bit of character. You could probably put a little dot in there or what have you. Now I already pre-cut, and actually pre-cut a little piece of clay right here, just to beat this one here, and I am going to place it right here. And see, now it's like it's free game. You can do whatever you want to do to it. You can decorate it the way you want it, and so on and so forth. It's pretty fun, actually. You start adding on and stuff. So I'm going to use a thinner stylus. This is a smaller piece, so a thinner stylus for smaller dots all around. And I'm trying to press it, apply a little bit of pressure so that those dots will really nicely pop out in black when I apply the mica powder, just like this. Alright, now here I created two little balls of clay and I attached them in there, but you know what? I found a couple of little brads that I have not been using, and if I have them both here, I could use them. Oh, there it is. There's the other one. So basically I'm going to grab the brad and I'm going to cut off the end of it. I'm going to cut off as close as I can. And then I will put it in the clay. Let's see if I can do that. That would add a little bit of metal to it. Yeah, it works great actually. Yeah, those brads could be probably a little bit smaller, but now I'll know for next time. So there's the other one. Grab that. It's kind of neat, you know, you can go through your drawers of crafts and figure out what will actually work here. But you can see right here, I just used little pieces of clay and I made a dot in the middle just for the heck of it. Alright, well, let's continue on. I'm going to roll out a piece of clay right now. I'm going to make a long, thin piece. Like that. And grab one of those little tools here. And like I said, it's a free game. Whatever you want to do, you do. It is so fun. And just add a little bit of a design to it, so it's just not a rolled out piece. You add a little bit of design, it just brings it to life, really. And I'm gonna put it right here on top of this. I'm doing the pendant right now. I'm making it exactly the way I made it, but of course, as you go, sometimes you have to make adjustments. Gonna put on the side right here. Cut it off. Straighten it out. Just like that. Okay, now, you know what, I did that. I did take the little dots and I just made teeny tiny dots. Do you need to do that? Of course not. But I'm gonna do it. And I'll apply a little bit of silver onto the top. So you probably get the gist of it, that you just keep on going and you're just having fun with it. You just have so much fun with it. And well, here I did a little bit different design. Let me show you what other design I made, how I got that. It's pretty simple. So there is my other piece. I'm going to flatten it out just a little bit. And I'm going to take my stylus. And basically I just go with the stylus and I press it. So you have that little ball and a line. Probably should have been a little bit thicker so you can see more of the ball, but it's okay. Like I said, each and every piece is a completely different piece of art, so I'm gonna put this little piece And these are actually from my jewelry making. Found those little metal pieces and I'm using them in here. I think if you have like little gears and stuff, that would have been even more awesome. And I'll place that here. Oops. Or maybe not. Oh, we have a fighter on our hand. Move this around just a little bit, just to make it look a little bit straighter. Mica powder on. There. Alright, so I had a piece for the top here, but I just destroyed it, so let me make a new one. I'll just place this metal thing right there and make sure that they are all nice and snug in there, so when they bake in, they will bake in nicely. You could probably put the bacon bond. That's a good one. Okay, so let me make a thicker one here, and I will show you how the stylus actually should look. Okay, this is too thick of a stylus. Let me use a thinner stylus. So these are the impressions that you make with the stylus. So nothing fancy. You don't need any fancy tools. Just things that you already have in your drawer. I think it's always so fun to do that. And we're gonna put it right here and cut it just about there. Oh, I put the line there. That's not good. That's no good, no good, but that's okay. And bronze. Oh, you know what? Let me put gold, since I just don't have anything in gold. Alright. So now this is almost ready to go in the oven. After I will make this tiny little hole, little ball there. I'll put the ball right here. And I will give it a big squish with my big stylus there. And a little bit of copper on top. And there you go. Look at that. Look at that. Now I'm going to throw it in the oven for 30 minutes. And I'm going to have this wonderful, wonderful pendant. Look at that. And you can, there are endless possibilities of what you can do with it. You could do the hammer metal in other places around here too, but I'm just gonna leave it as is. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy it and you give it a try. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ta.